You know, sometimes you go outside and you see a kid holding one of these. This is the oh shit, my kid is cooked iPad. I would bet my left nutsack that the kid is either playing Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox or some shit ass mobile game.
All in on 17 Black.
Which is about as safe of a bet as betting whether a Call of Duty player has said a slur in their life before. So yeah, when you see a kid playing Steal a Brain Rot on this piece of shit, I'm instantly coming to the conclusion that kids gaming is kind of slop nowadays. So with this genius brain of mine, I've found my next video idea, sat on my table, and started script writing. So my script starts like this.
Kids gaming sucks now. They just aren't as good as they used to be, and the quality has clearly gone down. Kids nowadays, all they play is mobile games, Minecraft or Roblox and Fortnite. But back in my day, I played good games like Flash games, Minecraft, Roblox, Call of Duty, Halo, and League of Legends.
Now, as long as you have more brain cells than the bag of chips I ate as a snack earlier, you can clearly tell that these lists don't exactly look very different. You'd be better off trying to find the difference between a Reddit mod and a Discord mod. And look, let's be real, a lot of the games are just better now because they have better technology and they just built upon what was in the past. You can't tell me that this is better than this, right? And also, it's not like kids nowadays can't play anything old. Look, I'm Gen Z and I've played and owned a console that came out before I was born. So in essence, kids gaming is great, amazing, sugoi, and can do no wrong.
Psych! Ha! Got him!
Basically, everything that I've said up until now is just setting up for my actual claim. Yeah, I think that the kids gaming experience does suck now. It's in the title. For as long as I remember, AAA games have been $60. Until now. So yeah, looks like games are getting more expensive, huh? Psych, I got you again. You know what they say, fool you once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't think that's how that went. Yes, games have gotten more expensive, but that's only a select few games. Not to mention that when you consider inflation, it's almost as if game prices are going down. It's not that games are getting more expensive that's the problem, it's that everything else is getting too expensive. Why is a 10-piece chicken McNuggets meal $13.29 for 10 nuggets and fries and a soda? So when everything's getting more expensive, families are gonna try to find ways to save some money. So back in the day when money was tight, parents would send their kids to the coal mines where they'd work 10-hour shifts so that they can make a bit of extra cash on the side. But sadly, you cannot do that anymore. Instead, the kids are at home complaining about their English homework because they're illiterate from all the tung sahur that's been forcibly injected into their veins. Okay, but before your kid got effectively lobotomized, you had to entertain them somehow, and video games are a great option except they cost a lot of money. So in this situation, the overworked mom is probably just praying for a free video game that their kids can play. And they got their wish. Yeah, everything getting expensive does play a part, but like, I'm gonna be honest, even if everything was affordable, I still think that people would still be giving their kids this fucking bullshit. It's kind of like a thing for parents not to buy their kids expensive stuff because, let's be real, they're gonna fucking break it. If you've ever gone to a mall or like an outdoor outlet or something like that, and you see those booths that clearly sell the shitty, like, AliExpress Temu garbage, there's a reason why like 90% of them sell stuff that's geared towards kids. Also, kids don't appreciate expensive stuff often. Like, parents don't buy their kids lobster and steak dinners for a reason. Okay, most parents. And also, people are lazy fucks. Like, which is easier? Answer A, driving for like 30 minutes to go to the nearest GameStop to buy your kid a $60 video game that they may or may not like. Or answer B, download them a free-to-play game on their iPad. That's right, it's answer C, send them to the nearest coma. So yeah, kids aren't really getting full titles as much anymore, and they're really just getting easy to download free-to-play games, but is that even a problem in the first place? I mean, technically, just because a game is free to play and easy to download doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be shit, right? Okay, yeah, the games look similar, but let's go into detail. Minecraft was originally made by one man named Marcus Notch Persson, a random dude from Sweden. At this point, it was just a bare-bones prototype, but by November 2011, Notch had ceased being a solo dev, quit his day job, and founded a small little company named Mojang. Then more importantly, in 2012, that was when I started playing, and Minecraft still looked very old. Man, looking at this gameplay just makes me feel a bit nostalgic. Okay, but now let's fast forward to the Minecraft of today. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma says the company wants to make Minecraft the world's creator platform. Oh no, this is gonna be a metaverse situation, huh? Oh yeah, and don't forget the microtransactions. Yippee! So the Minecraft back then had the indie Cinderella story that everyone roots for, while the Minecraft of today is owned by Microsoft. And that's all I need to say. And it's a similar story to the rest of this list. Flash games back in the day were basically passion projects made by one kid to a small team, while mobile games are basically one generation behind from hooking you up to the Neuralink so that they can show you an ad every 2 seconds while you play a Labubu Suika mobile game ripoff. Roblox was originally a physics-based engine called Dynablox in 2004. Now it's this. Multiplayer games back then were either fully paid titles like Call of Duty Black Ops or free-to-play games that have not really been optimized to hell like League of Legends. Now, every multiplayer game is free-to-play and has been scientifically engineered in a shit cancer lab to generate as much money as possible. Yeah, so basically games now, you kind of have to treat them with a certain level of danger. Like, you know that they're trying to suck the soul out of you, except replace soul with money and replace you with your kid. Occam's razor is essentially a problem-solving rule that says that the simplest explanation is usually the best. So why is kids gaming slop now? Well, kids are dumb. In fact, I would say that most kids have as much brain cells as an amoeba. Except that amoeba is also a retired football player who's essentially lobotomized from all the long-term brain damage he suffered from their career. Yeah, kids are dumb. They're gonna like dumb things like steal a labubu, but, well, more importantly, dumb people like kids, they've got no self-control. Let's take a look at sugary sweets. Fruits are a delicious sweet treat that also has a few positive health benefits. And candy is also a yummy sweet treat, except it doesn't really have any positive health benefits. So why do kids almost always prefer candy over fresh fruit? Well, it's because candy is way sweeter, way more processed, and hella hacks your brain to be like, this is yummy, I want more. Now replace fruit with older complete video games and replace candy with... And kids are always going to be addicted to easy-to-obtain dopamine, whether it be from, candy, or from short-form content, or... And these three reasons combined create one of the biggest, best kids gaming experiences that I have ever seen in my life. And there's only one solution for this problem. Video's done. Check out my other stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.